Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Moyolua of Ogere Makeover. I'm a makeup artist based in Lagos, Nigeria. And if this is your first time here, thank you for being here. If you're a returning subscriber, we love you. On today's tutorial, I'm going to be transforming this beautiful queen into a gorgeous damsel. So let's get right into the video. The first thing I'm using is my baby wipes and my micellar cleansing water from Adventure to clean off the dirt off. Then I went into my Dr. Rachel vitamin C serum. I applied this all over her face, and this actually helps to make our face smooth and ready for all of the makeup we're about to apply. Then my moisturizer, this is from Cetaphil guys. When you're using your moisturizer, make sure you apply more of it under your eye because you really need it at that point. And blend well, blend evenly. This is my sweat block. This is from Adventure. When you're applying your sweat block, guys, make sure you apply it on the T-zone area, which is the forehead, the chin, and the nose. Now guys, this is my primer. This is Pond Primer. When you're applying your primer, apply it at the areas where you know that it's likely for your client to sweat, which is also the T-zones area, the forehead, the nose, and the chin. You can also apply it on the cheek as well. Now I'm using two different foundations from Avo and BB, which is baby skin foundation. So you just take a little and apply it all over the face and blend evenly. Blend it out. Blend, 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 blend. You don't have to use the foundation that is really too light. You just have to look at the client's skin and then use it to determine what kind of foundation you want to use. Then I'm also using my Avo in the dark shade to contour. When you contour, make sure you contour the cheek, the forehead, the nose. Those are the areas you need to contour, and don't make it too dark if your client is not a dark skinned client. You just have to make sure it's that part is contoured, but not too much. So guys, I'm going to my girl lip palette and I'm using the orange and red shade for our cream blush. I want to make sure that blush is really popping. You know, I love blush that pops out. Blend it well. I'm using 3 shades of concealers from Blossom and one from Adventure. Now I'm using the lighter one for the inner corner of our eye, on the nose, just the areas you need to highlight, which are the forehead, the nose, the chin, and the under eye. Then the medium, this is from Adventure. I'm using it for second highlight. Then this third one is from Blossom. This one is likely closer to her skin color, so I just use it for the outer parts of her face. And then I started with the outer part as well. That's where I started blending in. I'm actually doing my nose contouring now, guys. You have to just draw like a V downwards to our nose and then blend it with your beauty blender. I went into my Color powder palette, and I'm actually using a powder shade that is a little bit lighter than a skin color for the highlighted areas alone. Please guys, make sure you blend it well. This brush is actually from MSQ brush set, and I'm using a powder shade exactly for the remaining parts of our face. Guys, please make sure you blend well so there won't be a demarcation between your blush and your powder. I'm sorry guys, but I've actually done my setting powder off camera, and I used Fairy Gold setting powder. Now I'm actually doing my reverse contour, and I'm using a powder color for the reverse contouring. And I'm going into my my eyeshadow palette, and I'm using the red shade there for the for the powder blush. Yes, you have to improvise if you don't have something. So going into the eyebrows, I'm using this brow gel and this brow tamer with this MSQ brush. First thing I applied is my brow tamer on this mascara from Beauty Line by Didi, and I used that to brush up our eyebrow hair. Then I went into my powder palette to just make sure that it's not too creamy for me to start. Yeah, so guys, just patiently watch how I outline our brows, and there's actually nothing much, just watch how I do it. I'm actually just filling in with this pencil, and I've done the concealing off camera. Now this is the part we all have been waiting for, the eyeshadow, and I'm using my Vintage eyeshadow primer as my base to start off my eyeshadow look. Make sure you blend it well, blend it. Then you use your powder to make sure that your eyebrows stand out, just to clean off the oily part of the concealers you already have on. Guys, make sure that when you're applying your powder, you apply it on the brow bone area and then the beginning of the eyebrow. Make sure it's a dark shade you use because of the powder contouring you already have on. And starting my eyeshadow, guys, I'm going into this brown shade from my Gorgeous Me eyeshadow palette just to start off my transitioning, and I'm using that MSQ brush. It's a fluffy brush. It's used to apply your eyeshadows, and you blend it well. And I'm using this Vintage eyeshadow base. It's still the same eyeshadow base that I used earlier. I'm using that to cut my crease. This is the initial part of the eyeshadow. I'm using it to cut my crease, so just watch how I do that. It's really easy and detailed. Guys, here's the gist. While doing this eyeshadow look, I was getting tired. I will be really honest with you here. But the key to this thing is patience, guys. You really need to take your time doing this. You don't have to rush. Just take your time and then you get the results. And I'm using this red kind of orange shade from the same eyeshadow palette I used earlier for my transitioning as the main color. So I just started applying it in the middle areas of our eye first, then I'm blending it properly so I won't lose my outlining for my crease, for my cut crease earlier. So just take your time, guys. Take your time and be cool with it. I'm also doing it on the second eye, and I just use a lighter powder for the inner corners of our eyes. That was the only thing I applied. Then I'm going back into my eyeshadow base because I lost my outlining and I tried to draw it out again. You know, just have to do it again if you don't get what you want. So I did the outline again and I'm adding the eyeshadow again. On to the next, I'm using my pigment from Avo Cosmetics. This is a very good pigment. I love the result. So I just applied it on the outer and middle corners of our eyes. And I'm using this fluffy brush from MSQ to dust off the excess. Guys, this is my black gel. I'm applying this on the waterline, that is on our waterline, just to make it dark, and also to this area. Just check out how I do it. So this is the waterline area that I said earlier. You guys will check out the results. From this eye I'm actually working on, and the other eye, and you see what I'm saying. Can you see the difference? Look at that beautiful look. The next thing I'm doing is I'm applying my mascara on our natural eyelashes to make it dark. And I'm using this small mascara wand. It actually came with the mascara. I've had this for a very long time now. Guys, we're almost done with this look. Oh yeah, we're almost done with this look. And please, if you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe now. Do that now. Give this video a thumbs up and drop your comment on your best part of this look. Now guys, going into my lips, I'm using this brown and pink shade from Avo Cosmetics. This brand is really lovely. I love their lipstick. It's really nice. And the first thing I applied was my bronzer. I applied that first, then I went into the brown shade to outline our lips. So guys, just check how I do it. It's pretty simple. Check out that yummy lip. Now I'm applying my bronzer, guys. This bronzer is actually really lovely. I love the results when I use it. I'm using the same brush from MSQ. Mostly the brush I use in this video is from MSQ brush set, and you can actually get it. I love the way it feels when you use it for your clients. Even when you touch it, it's really soft. Look at that, chicks. Oh god, I love it. So guys, please, if you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe. And guys, I want you to drop your honest comments on what you like about this makeup. Everything, please drop it. I want to say it. And if you've not subscribed, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love you so much. Give it to me like. Then you don't want to definitely forget the under eye. Just take a little eyeshadow like I am doing and apply it. Moving to the second final thing, I'm using my spray from Kiss Beauty brand just to spray it all over the face, just to make it have that skin-like look. And I'm applying my mascara on the lower lashes. Yes, so that is all concerning the makeup tutorial. Boom, we have the final and the beautiful look. So guess what, guys, I also made our head wrap and the rose on our body. So very soon, guys, I'm going to be dropping a tutorial about that. So if you want to see more of that, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell so that whenever I post a new video, you get notified. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for coming all the way from the beginning to this point. I love you so much. See you in my next video. Bye guys.